Hello everyone, I am Anıl Atak, and our project is simulating MRI output and case space for different inputs. Using two images of the same scan with different noise, we are able to simulate the behavior of the MRI scanner when we change the parameters. These parameters are echo time, relaxation time, and tip angle, data acquisition frequency. We can also simulate the output image and case space, some phenomena like noise edit or B0 inhomogeneity and ghost effect. This procedure can be used 3D dataset. As an introduction, the purpose of the work is to analyze MRI. In the MRI, there are three main parts: RF coils, gradient coils, and magnet, which will use to see the structure of the people's bodies by scanning. In the project, changing echo time and relaxation time for construct, changing the tip angle and T1 weighted analysis, changing the sampling time in case space data of the image for aliasing, adding noise and low filtering case space data during the reconstruction, building costs during getting case space data with shifting, adding inhomogeneity B field for testing response of the image. Methods: we download the dataset with zero noise and tip angle is 90 degree with the relaxation time. In this method, we use these formulas to calculate the T2 map. After the calculated T2 map, we know the T value for every value on the image, which uses determination the tissue type of that point. We used CSF white matter and gray matter in our simulation. We evaluated T2 map and assigned appropriate T1 proton density values according to the list given to the website we have taken the datasets from. Now we know T1, T2 and proton density values for each pixel. We used to follow the equation to calculate the fxy. As you can see the spectrum of fxy on the middle. Left one and right one are the inputs with different echo time. TE and TR simulation, we can change the T and TR equation to simulate the effect of the T and TR. By changing T and TR, we can mimic T1, T2 or PD weighted imaging. FS simulation, simulating a lower FS is easy. We halve the FS without changing the gradient. We will be simulating our FUV. Create a new matrix with quarter of elements by sampling every two elements. Effect of noise and filtering. The noise will be added and it will affect the high frequency components of case space. To get rid of noise, we filtered out the high frequency of case space. In this case, rectangular filter will be used. A ghost effect during data readout and unregular shift in case space, such as the patients moving their heads during the scanning in MRI, creates a shifted duplicate image which resembles a ghost. B0 inhomogeneity. For the other parts, we used 1.5 Tesla in normal. The demonstrate effect of this signal X and Y direction, sinusoidal signal in X and Y direction will be added.
Hello, I'm Çağatay and I'll be presenting our simulation results. We first start with TE and TR simulation. First, we have our T1 weighted imaging. We have chosen TE as 30 milliseconds and TR as 1 second. Here you can see our output. The white and gray matters of the figure appears brighter than the original images we have given previously, and the CSF around here, around the middle, appears darker. Here we have figures 5, 6 and 7. Figure 5 is T2 weighted image for TE equals to 60 milliseconds and TR equals to 4000 milliseconds or 4 seconds. We have the PD weighted image, which gives TE equals to 30 milliseconds and TR equals to 4 seconds. And we have again another T2 weighted image, which has a different echo time, around 100 milliseconds. In figure 5, the output appears similar to the one in figure 3. In figure 6, we see that white and gray matter appears lighter or brighter than the original figure in figure 5 and figure 3. And in figure 7, we see that white and gray matters appear darker than the original image in figure 3 and closer to the one in figure 1. And here we have T1 weighted image and PD weighted image for different TE values. Here for T1 image, TE is around 30 milliseconds and TR equals to 800 millisecond, and for PD weighted image, TE equals to 15 milliseconds and TR equals to 4 seconds. In figure 8, the contrast seems to be better, and in figure 9, white and gray matters appear brighter than the original figure in figure 6, which is this one here. Next, we have our FS simulation. On the left, we have images when sampling time is 0.6 times of the original, which is 0.6 times FS. And on the right, we have 0.8 times the FS. You can see that it creates an aliasing effect, and it's more severe on the right. It also affects the field of view and the full width half maximum, or the resolution of the image. Then we have effect of noise and filtering. Here we have a noisy image. We have added a Gaussian noise to one of the inputs, and we have filtered it using a rectangular filter, but this one has a lower cutoff frequency. You can see that it's a little bit low resolution, and we have another filtered version here. This one has a higher cutoff frequency, but you can see that it's still noisy because we have added high frequency components and it creates noise. Then we have ghost effect. On the left, we have image moved by 30 centimeters to right and 30 centimeters upwards, and on the right, we have image moved by 10 centimeters to right and 10 centimeters upwards. And then we have B0 inhomogeneity. On the left, we have a more severe case of B0 inhomogeneity than on the one on the right. And on the left, you can see that the contrast is higher because the relative magnetic change in magnetic field is greater than the one on the right. Now my friend Kerem will go over the code and discuss the results.
Hello, I'm Kerem. I will talk about the discussion of our project and then explain the code. First one is TE, TR and a simulation for T1 weighted imaging. Decreasing TR improves contrast. For T2 weighted imaging, increasing TE improves contrast. For PD, increasing TE improves contrast. Second one is FS simulation. Based on the pictures, we can say that increasing FS increases aliasing, increasing FS decreases the field of view. Effect of noise and filtering. Increasing the cutoff of rectangular filter improves the resolution as higher frequencies start to contribute to the image. But since noise is a high frequency quantity, including the higher frequencies also reintroduces the noise. Fourth one is ghost effect. Due to the patient moving during data acquisition, half of case space contributes to one image, whereas the other half tries to create another. This is why we see two images superposed on each other as if a ghost. Last one is B0 inhomogeneity. The magnetic field changes by X. When the relative change in magnetic field increases, the contrast of the image increases. Inhomogeneity affects the relative contrast. I will talk about the code now. First part is constants. Here we have physical constants, PD constants, T1 and T2 constants, our dimensions. And in calculations part, we get our images. We create our arrays. We do T2 mapping here, as we did in homework 4. And we do PD and T1 mapping in these two nested for loops according to the T2 values we found. And we get TE and TR values from the user, and according to these two values we create fxy, and then we normalize and show it. Here in the artifacts part, we first get k-space of the fxy we created via FFT. And we show its magnetic spectrum. Then we change the sampling times in k-space and go back to time domain and show the resulting image. This will be aliased image. Third one is noise and low pass filtering. We first add noise We add Gaussian noise via im noise, and we get k-space. We filter the noise in k-space with rectangular filter, low-pass rectangular filter, and we go back to time domain and show the resulting image. This one is ghost. We create two k-spaces. First one is fxyn, and second one is the shifted version of the fxyn. This will be shifted by 10 to 10. And we get the k-space of this, and we concentrate the two k-spaces, kx4 and kx5, and the resulting image will be image ax4, and we show it. Last one is inhomogeneity. We create the fxy underscore s with b0 array. B0 array is changing with x and y values, and we create the fxy with the same manner, just p0 is not constant here, and we show the image.